Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Anati Visayo Biojo. Today's video is for the obedience challenge. If you're new here or you're interested in learning more, stop here with us because obedience is a game changer to unlock the next step of getting out of where you've been stuck, especially if you've been stuck in survival mode. Stay tuned. If you're back, hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Anati Visayo Biojo. For those of you that don't know me, I get to do a million amazing things. I'm a wife, a mom, speaker, host of all the things. I do all the things. But my favorite title is Daughter of the Most High God. And I go on these adventures with him when he tells me to do random things. And I just do them. I just do them by faith. And this one is a 30-day obedience challenge in which I get to walk alongside some amazing people that have been delaying what God has been telling them to do. It's called Obey Anyway. Obeying in hard seasons is hard. It's really hard, but it's the very thing that can unlock your next step, and it could be the very thing that gets you out of where you have been stuck. But it is hard to obey when you're in a hard place, right? And so it's this cycle that you have to step out of. And for a lot of people, you haven't been trusting yourself. You've lost trust with yourself and lost trust with God, and you can't even hear God's voice anymore. And you're like, is this me? Is this God? I don't know what to do. And so this challenge is really to walk alongside you so that you're able to do that, so that you're able to rebuild trust. And so you can go back to day one, replay from day 1 to day 11, catch up. Download the free guide. It'll be in the description below. Or if it's not on this one, just go back to day 10 and go through the guide. I'll also have more support depending on when you see this video. I've closed the doors, but if you inbox me before Monday, because we're ramping up in the incubator, you still have time. You need support tools, resources. You need more than just, a one meetup, because we have several meetups. We have a companion guide in the incubator. We have a lot more support. So let me know if you want to be part of the incubator. And then I also have another guide available. Stay tuned for that. Feel free to pre-order. The link is in my bio. It's in the description, sorry. So yeah, we're going through all the things and breaking down different subjects that God places on my heart. Like yesterday, we were talking about discipline and we were talking about perseverance. And because I got sick yesterday, I was doing fine. I was feeling great. All of a sudden, I got really sick yesterday, right? And so it's hard. Literally, I can't even think. And I've been on my hat mode because I haven't been feeling well. And I have to do my hair and all that. But there's no excuse. I'm going to throw on one of my husband's hats and I'm going to obey anyway. I'm going to show up. And I'm transparent and I'm vulnerable and I'll share as much as I can the things that I go through, right? Because it's in those moments that you'll see and hopefully pull from my resilience and pull from my perseverance so that you can tap into yours, because you've done hard things too, but it seems like you kind of forgot. I'm just saying, you've been through some hard things, right? And so you can get through whatever season you're in now. It is temporary. It is nothing but a season. And so sometimes you just need somebody else to remind you. Today, I wanted to chat about rest. Rest is part of the obedience. Rest is the secret sauce. Rest is the strategy. When you've been in survival mode for so long, it starts to have its own voice and a language of you're not doing enough, and what are you doing? You're lazy. What are you resting for? And it pushes you to constantly be on. And in this challenge, God is telling us you cannot constantly be on. In the incubator, we talked about having rhythms of rest. Not only did we talk about it, but we mapped out a strategy to have rhythms of rest in our home and in our individual lives. Because we're not just obeying, we're setting ourselves up for stewardship so that we can make room for abundance, right? And so survival mode keeps you in these patterns of being on. And so this weekend, it may be today, it may be tomorrow, optimally. It's not even a word, but the best strategy would be to find pockets of rest today and to plan with God tomorrow. Again, people have different schedules and I get it. So however it fits, however he leads you, not only because of your schedule, right? Because if he tells you to rest today, baby, shift, make your life fit obedience, okay? Just saying. But rest, whatever that looks like, mental rest. Some people that I posted a video the other day, you can't take a nap if it's your soul that's tired. You need different levels of rest depending on what you're experiencing. And I'll share a resource for that maybe next week. But there's mental rest, there's physical rest, there's spiritual rest, right? What is it that you need, and how can you fill your cup? And then tomorrow, plan with God. I'll be back with a video tomorrow, but tomorrow, plan your week with God, right? So we should have been reflecting and resting. Reflect how last week went. Did you do everything you were supposed to do to meet the assignment and the challenge that God gave you? If not, why not, right? And then rest. Literally journal, brain dump everything that happened last week. I literally have a block called Stewardship Hour every Friday, reflecting on the week. How was I a good steward of my time? How was I a good steward of what God gave me, right? And then resting, and then processing through that so that you can make the changes necessary for next week, right? So that's it for today. It is rest. Let me know in the chat down below in the comments how you're feeling. Are you still with us? Have you given up? Do you need a reset? Don't struggle by yourself. Even if you came in brand new and you're like, I'm overwhelmed, where can I start? If you fell off and you're like feeling like you're back in that cycle, if you started and you still haven't really started, you just listen to the videos, wherever you are, it's all right. Let me know in the comments what you need, where you're at, and how you're feeling, your progress, all the things. Remember, we're striving for progress, not perfection. God doesn't want perfection from us in all of this. We're rebuilding trust. We're taking baby steps, little by little, one step at a time, one day at a time. I love y'all to life. I'll be back with another video tomorrow, and then I'll be back live on Monday at 9:30 a.m. CST. I love y'all. Get some rest.